kiss for you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my another video on Android app development. And so guys, this will be the part 2 of my video series on live camera filter app using Android Studio. Alright guys, so as it is the part 2, so we will continue from where we had left. So we had created this filter view with .xml. Now we will try to write the XML for this. So first of all, as we have the linear layout, and it will be match parent and wrap content, then we will be using the horizontal scroll view. So for that we can say horizontal scroll view, and it will be match parent and height will be wrap content. Then we need to have the ID. So for that we can say ID equal to filter layout, and then we will have the scroll bars, Android / scroll bars, and it will be none. And also we will have the visibility, and it will be gone. Then we will have to have the background, so and it will be Android / color / white. Okay, so we will have the white background. Then we need to set, okay, so as we already have set the ID, so inside this horizontal scroll view we will have the linear layout, and then here we will have match parent and wrap content, and then we will have the orientation as horizontal. So we can say orientation horizontal. Then inside this linear layout we are going to have the relative layout. So here we will have the relative layout, and here we will set the width to wrap content as well as the height to be also wrap content. Then we will need to set the padding, and it will be 10 dp, and then we can say clickable, and it will be true. And then we need to set the on click method. So for that we can say color effect filter, and we can create this here, and let's say, okay, so we will try to create this method later. So inside this relative layout we are going to have some an image view. So first of all we will have the image view. It will be 25 dp, and the height will also be 25 dp, and let's set the source to drawable / IC cancel, and then we can say center horizontal, and it will be true. Alright, then after that we will have the text view, and here we can say text view. So it will be wrap content, and the height will also be the wrap content. Then we can set the text to none, and then we can set text size to 14 sp. Then we will have a layout below, and it will be below effect none. Okay, so I think we forgot to set the ID. So for this ID we can say IV effect none, and it will be below IV effect none. And then we will also say center horizontal to true. Then we can say text color, and it will be Android / color / black. Sorry. Alright, so now we will close this relative layout, and now we will have another relative layout, and inside that we will also now have the for the effect aqua. So for that we can say relative layout, and it will be wrap content. Then we will set the ID to be R1 Aqua, and then we set the padding to 10 dp. Then we will have the on click method, and it will be color effect filter, which we will define in our next part of the video. Then we will say clickable, and it will be true. Then inside this relative layout, we are going to have the image view first of all, and it will be 25 sp. Then we will also have the height as 25 sp. Then we will have the source as drawable slash IC drop, and then we will have center horizontal, it will be true. Then we will have the text view, and it will be wrap content. The height will also be wrap content, and the text will be aqua. Then we will set the text size to 14 sp. Then we will say okay, so I think we also forgot to add the ID of this image view also. So for this ID we can say IV effect aqua, and for this we can say below IV effect aqua, and then we can say center horizontal to be true, so we can say center horizontal will be true. Then we will say text color, and it will be same as Android colon color slash black. Then we will similarly close this relative layout and add another layout. So this relative layout will have the it will be wrap content. Then height will also be wrap content, both these will be wrap content. Then we will have the margin as 10 dp. Then we can similarly say on click color effect filter, and then we can say clickable to true, and also let's set the ID to be R1 or RL blackboard. Alright, so here inside this we will have the image view, and this one will be 25 dp, and the height will also be 25 dp. Then we will have the source as drawable slash IC blackboard, and then we can say center horizontal, it will be true. Then let's set the ID to be IV blackboard. Alright, then after this image view we will have another text view for that, and it will be wrap content. Then we will have the text as black, and then similarly text size 14 sp. Then we will have it to be below IV blackboard. Then we will have center horizontal, it will be true. Then we will have text color, and it will be Android slash color slash black, and let's set the ID, and I think we don't need the ID for it. So we now close this relative layout. Then we will have another relative layout, and it will be wrap content and wrap content. Then we will have the margin to be 10 dp. Then similarly for on click we can have color effect filter, and then we can say clickable and it will be true, and let's set the ID to RL mono. Then inside this relative layout we are going to have another image view, and it will be 25 sp, and the height will also be 25 sp. Then we will have the source as drawable /IC filter, and then we can say center horizontal, it will be true, and let's set the ID to IV mono. Then we will have the text view. So here we will have the text view as wrap content and wrap content. Then we will have the text as mono. Then we will have text size to be 14 sp. Then we will set below, and it will be below IV none or IV mono. Then we can say center horizontal, it will be true. Then we will have text color, and it will be Android color / black, and finally it will be we will enclose our relative layout tag. Then here we will have the another relative layout, and it will be wrap content and wrap content. Then we will set the ID as IV negative, and then we can say we will have RL negative because it is a relative layout. Then after this ID we can have the margin to be 10 dp. Then we will have the clickable to be true, and then we can have on click, and it will be color effect filter. And after this inside this relative layout we are going to have another thing which is image view, and it will be 25 sp and 25 sp. Then we can have the source as drawable /IC /fill, and it will be center horizontal, it will be true, and let's set the ID to be IV negative. Alright, then after this we will have the text view, and it will be wrap content and wrap content. Then we will set the text to negative. Then we will have the text size to text size will be 14 sp. Then we will have it below, and it will be IV negative. Then we will have center horizontal, it will be true, and then we will have the text color, and it will be Android color /black, and finally we will close our relative layout tag. So here we will have another, there are a lot of relative layouts, so I will just copy that from my already. So since I already have this code, as the video is getting a bit longer, so I will just copy the remaining code. Alright. And yes, so I have pasted the code for it, and there we will have the scroll bar here. Okay, so it will have some linear layouts, and here you can see all these are all the relative layouts, and inside those we have the image view and the text view. Alright guys, so I think that is enough for this video. If you guys like the video, please like, share and subscribe. Goodbye, and please watch the part 3 of this video series. Alright, so goodbye.